6.5. Yeah, 6. I'm flipping some new baits. I'm out here on the kissimmeee chain. It's a good fish. They're from the Delta. They're called DMN custom lures or custom baits, and they're injected plastic, so they're really soft. But what's kind of interesting is they actually, these in particular, take a beating in comparison to some of the other ones that I've used. Let me show you this one to you. It's kind of nice because right now it's summer and the water's warm, so you want to be flipping a bigger bait, and the BB cricket and those kind of baits just don't cut it at the moment. So this is a nice bait in the sense that it's compact enough to punch through this nasty, gnarly crap, but at the same time, it has some beef on it. So those bigger fish like that one will go ahead and pop it. Let me show this thing to you. It's got nice little paddles on it and that. This is a pumpkin and blue with some green fleck in it. I needed that though. That's good. Huh. That puts all my other plans out the window now. Let's see. Hey guys, this is Mike with Mikey Balls Fishing and D&M Custom Baits. I just wanted to take a second after that video to show you how I'm rigging up that Punch Craw to go ahead and flip those mats. What I got right here, this is a 7-foot 6-inch Bass Pro Shops Extreme Series rod. It's your basic, general, all-around flipping stick. Got a Shimano Corrado on there, high speed, spooled up with 65-pound Power Pro. To get through those mats, I was flipping a 1.5 ounce tungsten weight, which I got right here. This one's painted green. That's exactly what I was using up there. I'll get them in black or kind of a green pumpkin or watermelon. Up there I was using a 1 1/4 as well when the wind laid down. I'm gonna go ahead and take that weight. I'm gonna slide her on my Power Pro, just like so. I'm gonna leave her for later. Hooks. I like to use an Owner Wide Gap Plus 5/0 hook. It is an offset shank hook. I still flip those. They work just fine. I haven't found a straight shank that I like. So that day will come, but for now, 5/0 Wide Gap Plus Owner hooks. You don't want to get them too big. I'm sure you're thinking, well, why isn't he using a 6/0 or a 7/0? You usually end up with some big fish up under those mats. The trick is that 6/0 or that 7/0 is going to get stuck on top of the mats, and in the long run it's going to slow you down and you're going to get less times flipping through those mats. So a 5/0, it gives the beef that you need to get a decent fish out of those mats, but at the same time it streamlines the presentation so you're not having to shake the bait on top of those mats to get it to drop on through. I'm going to go ahead and tie this up. I use a polymer knot. It's never failed me, especially with braid. Hopefully it never will. Go ahead and get that. Give her a lick so she cinches up real nice. Et voila. Gonna go ahead and clip off the tag end. Alright. Now, I peg my weights 90% of the time. Up there I was pegging my weights. There is the idea on the market that lakes that get sprayed, you shouldn't peg. The reasoning behind it is lakes that get sprayed have dying vegetation on the bottom or a sediment, so you want the bait to sort of float off the bottom. I'm not a big fan of that. Occasionally I will. However, when it comes down to it, you're gonna work faster, you're gonna get through more. It works out better to peg your weights. Like I said, up there I was pegging it. Try it pegged and then try it on the peg and see what you like. Got a big old peg right here. This is from Peggy. Because of the wide holes on these big tungsten weights, you do need to get a pretty wide gauge rubber peg it so it really locks it in there. All you do is you go ahead right through the bottom, insert the rubber peg. Once you get it through the nose, go ahead and pull it until she's pretty snug. You don't want her locked tight in there, pretty snug. Let me see. Yep, she moves around pretty decent. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut off the nose. And And then here's one key you want to remember. When you're cutting off the butt end of the pegget, don't cut it off too low. What'll end up happening is you won't be able to get it out, even with the best needle nose on the market. You want to leave just a little tag or a little nub on there so you can go ahead and pull it out with your needle nose. So I'm going to cut it right about there. There's just a slight nub on there that I can get my needle nose in there and pop her out when I need to switch up weights. Finally, I'm going to go ahead and rig up my Punch Craw. I got right here, this is the watermelon red version. This is one that I was using up there. With the offset shank hook, what you're going to do is you're going to bring the hook just in, maybe 1/8 of an inch. Bring her out. And you're going to go ahead and pull that hook all the way through. Once you get to the offset portion, you're going to turn the hook over and pop her right in. So you're all set to go. Go ahead and thread it onto the hook. You got a nice weedless presentation. Last but not least, you're going to take your 1.5 and you're going to slide her on down so she's synced up with the plastic. What you end up with is an awesome, streamlined mat punching machine. Punch Craw 1.5, owner 5/0 wide gap plus. Get you some, get out there and start banging them out of those mats, guys. All right?